Mortal Kombat's coming out, dude. I'm so excited. I'm excited, but I feel like it's gonna go the way of Power Rangers. How like they're just telling you.
Nobody watched it.
I watched it. I brought like 6 friends to watch it.
And they were like, "Why did you bring us?"
No,
this?
we had a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't go in with high expectations. This is like, let me see my childhood on a different format. Like the original, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
Dope as fuck.
Yeah, it was
Fantastic.
I saw it in theaters. I remember.
Yeah,
that
made
was
my
one of the
uncle
few things I remember about my childhood.
Do you remember getting the toys, the McDonald's toys of the Power Rangers?
No,
Zord?
not necessarily.
No? We used to go. Well, I was a fat kid, but like we used to go, and I'd get a Happy Meal just to try and get the whole toy. Do they still do that in Happy Meals? Like you have to go 9 times and you can assemble something.
Oh, I don't know if they do it like that, but like to collect them all.
Because
but people are probably like they just ask for that toy now. You know what I mean?
That's not as fun
because they're Karens.
People used to ask for specific toys when I worked at McDonald's, and that's where I first started using the we're out. They're like, "Can I get this?" Oh, we ran out. I wouldn't even go look. It's like, do we have it? No. 86. Sorry.
That's hilarious. You're a terrible employee.
I am. I'm a terribly good employee.
I didn't know you worked at McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, that was my my first 2 jobs kind of overlap because I was a room cleaner at my high school. I think sophomore or junior year, and when I got that job, I also started working
a room cleaner.
Yeah.
As in you cleaned the class, like you're a janitor.
Basically, I was a custodial assistant.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, but
they just had a student cleaning their fucking.
But it was a job.
That's weird.
And it was. I got paid for 2 hours. I had 4 classrooms.
2 hours.
Yep.
That's all you did.
I did maybe 45 minutes of work.
Really?
It was 4 classrooms. It was
nice.
quick. And
so you just knocked it out.
Yeah, and teachers take care of their own classrooms. So really, all I had to do is sweep and mop once a week.
Right.
So
that doesn't take very long.
Yeah, that was easy money.
Yeah.
And then I was working at McDonald's that I could like walk to from my house. So a normal day for me would be to go to school, clean the rooms, go home, shower, not do my homework, go to McDonald's, work for the night, and then go home again. So in high school, I was fucking balling, bro.
Wow.
I was having a great time.
Yeah, you were one of those guys.
But I was also praying to God a lot, so maybe he had something to do with it, you know? Maybe.
Yeah, manifesting.
Yeah.
Manifest destiny.
Nope.
That's
colonialism, sir.
That's the same concept, my friend.
Typical white man talk.
Same concept on a larger scale.
Actually, manifest destiny was in God's name. So
yeah, I know.
You're right.
I know.
That's
why I said it. The fuck, dude? You think I just talk shit?
Sometimes.
Think I just say shit not factually based?
Yeah.
Can we talk about? Have we started?
Yep. Yeah.
Roll the fucking music, dude.
Hey, listen.
Hadouken!
All right. Tell me. Talk to me. Feed me.
On Thursday night, we had a guy in the crowd that said that he once was like in a Connect 4 tournament and got second place, and that there was a Connect 4 team at his school, and he fucking had like these moves that they taught him.
What? And to punch your opponent in the face?
No, I don't know. There's just like I don't know. There's just a way to move.
All right. So you're telling me that on Thursday night at the
W at Worthington's,
sometime between 9 and
11 at the open mic night,
you met the Queen's Gambit of Connect 4.
Yeah. And just to clarify the sexual energy this guy was putting out, he was sitting next to 3 lesbians. So
That's what Connect 4 gets
yeah,
you, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it's not in the Olympics.
But also that, remember I brought this up on a podcast like, I don't know, probably a year ago. About
Nick, can you tell us how long ago he brought this up?
About like who the best Connect 4 player in the world is. So that means there has to be one. If there are tournaments and there's teams and stuff, that means it's out there.
Yeah. Do you think though, like, there are fancy Connect 4 boards? You know, like there's Star Wars themed
I don't
chess
know.
boards.
Are we about to fucking get in the lane that hasn't been touched yet, dude?
Like, is there a D&D Connect 4 thing?
Amazon, dude.
Should I look it up?
Yeah.
I'll look it up. That's great. Well,
there ought to be. If there's not, there should be.
Is there like...
Because like that, I would use that more than I'd use a nice chessboard.
You don't like chess?
No.
Really?
I'm terrible at it.
Well, yeah, because you don't play enough.
I can't look ahead enough.
Because you don't play enough, though. That's all it
fair.
is.
That's fair.
It's
yeah.
just, I shouldn't say it's just, but like the more you play, the better you'll get. Just it's information chunking, you know?
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
I suck as well, but I know when I'm playing someone else that sucks because I'm like, oh, this game is fucking fun. Like, fall into my trap. Here we go. I feel like a fucking supervillain.
I feel like I've won like 2 chess matches in my life. Are they called matches?
Sure. I think they're called battles to the real.
No. It's a war.
A war. Yeah.
Fuck
you know
outta
what?
here.
I think we might have hit an untapped market because
Dude.
I'm not seeing a single piece of fancy Connect 4. All right, well, sell me though. Like, what can we make that would be a fancy? Like the fanciest thing is
that white one was cool.
The giant Connect 4.
Yeah, but that's fucking stupid. That's unnecessary. You know what I have seen?
There's not in this. People who are listening, we're looking at Connect 4 on Amazon. Fancy. We're looking for fancy ones, and there's a giant one, and there's not a single black person in this.
I don't know. That guy on the left seems ambiguous. Look at his hair.
He's white. He's just a hippie.
Oh, right. Yeah. He's wearing dark khakis.
That wood one looks dope. That looks like it's the size of a chalkboard, bro.
It does. They just replaced the chalkboard with Connect 4. They just drilled holes in the chalkboard. The other side's actually green.
Dude, it's $90. It better be the size of a child. That's probably what they had in that dude's class.
Yeah.
Just a big one. It was like, all right, red to D3.
Maybe.
Knight to king rook.
More likely they just had a bunch of the small ones. That white one is pretty dope. Why are they all giant though? Like, just give me a normal one. What the fuck?
I mean, I did just look for Connect 4.
Yeah,
I figured
that's weird.
Being generalized would be the best one.
You know what I have seen though that's pretty dope? In an arcade I saw once. It was a Connect 4, but you had to shoot a basketball and you had to get it in the column that you wanted for it to go in that one. So you actually had to make the shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
It kind of is, because if you miss one, if you like it bounces and it goes in a different one, it's like, oh shit. Like now it's like a different game. So it's like you can actually, I don't know, there's actually a little bit more skill involved, I think.
Do you think arcades are dead, or they're just gonna now
I mean, currently yes, but
in the
in
future,
a little while, I think they'll be okay.
Do you think they're not gonna be like wall to wall anymore?
I mean, they're not gonna be like the big boxy games. They're gonna have consoles. Like that's, you either have like super nice like vintage, what are they called? Cabinets, or you have like console arcades. Like Riverside Game Lab, shout out.
Don't shout them out. They're not. I don't know. I don't know them.
They seem cool.
They do seem cool.
We should go. They're open.
It's outside?
I think both now.
That seems risky. I don't know. I like the classic feel of walking into like a dingy ass arcade.
Oh yeah.
You know, with tokens and going to get like a plastic jumpy frog for 8 tickets, or like that was fun. Like 90s even, pre Dave and Buster's. And
I mean, I think in a traditional arcade there's no fucking tickets. You just play to play, you know. It's not like Chuck E. Cheese.
But I feel like there was always a prize area. It wasn't necessarily like, there was some games you could get tickets from, and other games there was like Time Crisis where here's $8 at a time.
That's fair. Yeah, usually if it was like part of a thing, but like, have you ever been to a mall where there's just an arcade? Like, there's no fucking tickets. Like,
I did, and I think I talked about this. It was the Fun Factory, and they did have tickets, and a lot of them gave tickets, but I think it was like 50-50 where you got tickets and the other ones were just experiences, like Dance Dance Revolution and shit.
Yeah, that's weird. I think most of the places unless it was like Chuck E. Cheese, there was this place called Kokomo's where I was from that's like kind of like Fiesta Village. And they had like an arcade, and they gave tickets just like they would here. But
what game like was your arcade game where you're like, oh, I hope they have this? Did you have one?
I always liked the shooter ones with the pedal that you could like move in and out, like Time Crisis, where it was like you would be behind cover and you hit the pedal and then you move out and you could shoot. Like,
what's your primary weapon of choice then when you play? Did you like the SMG with the pedal?
No, I always liked the handgun that like the slide moved.
Yeah.
That was always cool. Okay, holla.
That was our computer agreeing with your choice. Yeah, get that strap, son.
That's our new drop.
So you liked the Time Crisis? Did you play any of House of the Dead?
Yeah. I had House of the Dead for the PC when I was really young.
That game scared the shit out of me as
a kid. It's scary.
And then the other one that scared the shit out of me was Jurassic Park. That was the first one where I played and you had to go in the booth and close the curtain and sit down.
Oh, right.
That scared the daylights out of me.
Did the seat move? Was it one of those like 4D?
No, it was like a cabinet. This was like early 2000s.
Yeah,
dude. I was lucky they had a screen inside of this cabinet.
Dude, one ones that were always cool that I was never like good at is like the bike ones where you like leaned on it. That it was always like horrifying because I was fat.
Same.
I was like, I'm top heavy. This is not
left.
Gonna work.
I don't know how to turn the other way now.
I don't have that kind of core strength.
Yeah, that's why I would try to play the basketball, dude.
I always worry you just get go down to the right and then just not be able to get back up and you just be stuck there.
Or you start hearing plastic creaking.
You just bend the bolts and they're like, listen, you're going to have to pay for that before you go. And we're like, well, can I pay in tokens? Because
I have 19 tokens and 80 tickets.
What does that buy a bolt?
What does that incur to my debt?
I know that gets you a fucking Tootsie Roll, dude.
Yeah, let's talk about stealing from children.
The currency
exchange rate. Yeah, between USD and arcade T, like fucking rude.
It is so ridiculous. Yeah, if that was
even Jeff Bezos would be like, "That's not very nice, sir." Really, 150 tickets?
Even the CEO of Blizzard is like, "That's a little harsh."
EA Games is like too many DLCs, bro. Stop it.
Oh yeah, dude, they are actual thieves, dude. Especially the ones where it's like, as an adult, and the kid is like, "I want to play this game," and you're like, you're not going to win this.
Yeah. No, I might, though.
No. This is stacked together. Like,
no, but last time I got it to 7, and if we get it to 10, we win. I got it to 7. I can get it to 6 every time.
Dude, you have a better chance of winning the lottery.
There's some of the games that you can play that are skill-based. And that transition I appreciated because I also... God damn it.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Beauregard. Come here. Come. Bo. Come here. Bo. Stay. Hey.
Everybody chill. It's a box. I don't know what it is.
Should we do an unboxing?
No, I don't need them to know I'm wasting my stimulus, bro. It's like Christmas. Once that stimulus hit, things just show up at my door now.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spend all of it.
Yeah.
I went hard in the beginning, so I'm trying.
Not to spend all of it. Meanwhile, sitting here with a brand new Apple Watch.
Yeah, I got that. I got a computer monitor and I got a computer chair.
Yeah, that's fair though, because I was gonna say that when I don't really impulse buy anymore. A lot of the things I've bought have been sitting in my cart are things that like I didn't necessarily need, but would make my life more convenient.
Yeah.
For example,
make your life more enjoyable.
I got like I said, we have a new coffee maker, and I got one of those the storage drawers for underneath because one of my drawers is just littered with coffee stuff. And I would like to use that for storage, so I bought the thing to put the coffee pot on, and then it looks all nice.
That's probably what that is.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm gonna end this so I can go organize. Also, why are people knocking on doors and ringing doorbells? Like, just leave it there. Like,
yeah, I'll find it.
I'll find it. Plus, every form of shipping tells you when shit's been delivered at this point.
Yeah, and I'm watching.
Yeah.
Like, I am keeping an eye on it, so don't worry about it.
Me and my dogs know exactly what all the trucks sound like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's DHL.
Yeah.
Oh, that's FedEx.
I'm
that's
usually
UPS.
I'm usually gone when my packages are delivered, but my on-site manager is cool, and she like grabs my packages and puts them in stores so nobody snags them.
Oh,
especially when it was like my monitor and shit. Yeah.
That's
well,
key.
when my computer chair was there, it was so big that I was like, just leave it. Like, it's fine. It was such a big fucking box.
It would be hilarious if it disappeared and then you go to hang out with Jonathan and he's got a dope computer chair. He's like, this thing's so comfy.
Oh, where did you get that?
So we just left it outside.
It's crazy,
believe
right?
That? Someone marked it free, and I was like, okay.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
What were we talking about? Arcades.
Yeah.
I don't fucking trust Dave & Buster's, by the way, counting my tickets by weight. Like, I get it that it makes sense.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
No, it does in theory, but no, fuck you. I want you to count them out.
It's a piece
single.
of paper, dude.
Yeah, and they make you do the whole thing.
But that's fucked up.
You can
dude.
weight by grams though. Like, it makes sense that way. But no, don't shortcut this. You're already taking my money and it's disappearing onto my card.
Don't you understand how enjoyable it is to let those tickets run through that machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's a like that should be on Oddly Satisfying on Snapchat, you know?
There should be a 10-hour run of it on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
By weight. Fucking I
yeah,
remember
that's
the first
crazy.
time.
I would rather it just be on the card. I've been to play like Fiesta Village out here, that's how they do it.
That's how Dave & Buster's did it though. They'd count it out by weight and then load it onto your card.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Also, yeah. Don't do that. Like,
yeah, that's an
everything
unnecessary
is just
step.
disappearing. I don't.
Don't do the card.
No, I want numbers, but I want tangible numbers. Like, here's how much you have. Count it out in front of me. Like, I don't trust anybody, dude.
Yeah,
yeah. Like, if I'm buying weed and you don't weigh it out in front of me, I'm gonna hit you. Like,
wow,
I don't fucking trust you. That's also why I can't keep going from weed person to weed person because like it's a trust. It's a friendship.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
I agree.
And yeah, let me count my tickets out. Let me have tokens. I liked the jingle. I liked knowing I was almost out because now I have 12 tokens. All right, that's enough for Initial D, Time Crisis, and Dance Dance Revolution. Like,
yeah.
With the card, it's like, oh, you have 2.6 credits. Why are you taking 0.4 credits off of my card? Take a whole number.
Yeah, for sure.
Because games at Dave & Buster's
it's called
now,
inflation, and use it.
It's so fucking rude.
Yeah.
It's such a money hole.
Like, add a 0 onto everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you have to do.
Mm-hmm. Or, that's what I liked about the coins. The coins were fine. Like, 4 was $1.
Yeah. And it's like, wait, why did I do this exchange?
Yeah.
Why can't I just use quarters? Like, they're the same size and everything. Like, why don't you just take the money?
My original arcade Tilt was like that. You could use quarters or you could use tokens.
Nice.
And it was dope. But it was very small, like...
So, like, if you came in with $1 and went to the machine, it would give you tokens.
Depending on which side you went to. Because there were games that would only take... Like, I think that a lot of the claw games would only take tokens.
Let's talk about a ripoff, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But I think that was also because a lot of these games they were like co-owned. You know, maybe somebody had this in their place, so they loaned it out to the arcade, and then they'd get to keep whatever on it.
Oh, that's fair.
So that's why some could get quarters and some could get tokens. And I like that like small town vibe of like, this is a guy that owns Tilt, and up the street that's also his house, and how because all of the old games are in his garage.
Yeah.
Like kids would stop at his house. He'd have a soda machine there. He'd have video games in his garage, just making money, and kids would just go there to hang out and play Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat.
And get molested. Like, there's no way he's not.
He
a
was like this
pedophile.
old Japanese dude, and he was never home.
Oh,
he was
that's
always at the arcade, and I
Wait, so
think.
kids just broke into his home? Is
No,
that what
like
you're
his
telling me?
garage was right on the street. It was an open garage. I like, the town I grew up in it was small. It was very trustworthy in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like America was.
Yeah, that's how my home was too.
So I had a good time, and then it disappeared. But that was also the first time I felt the I'm fat on the motorcycle game.
At his house?
No. At Tilt was because I was probably like 6, but I was still hefty. I was a fucking chubby kid. What do they call it? Husky? I fucking hate that word.
Yeah.
No. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. It's like calling me a slut. Ew.
It's also like a beautiful dog. So like,
Yeah.
don't give a dog a bad name.
Yeah. You're making me feel guilty about this right now. I had a roommate who had a husky, and then he got a lab, and decided that for his names he was going to be the most uncreative, generic person. He got an all-white husky, named her Angel.
That's kind of cute though.
And then his lab was named Marley.
Oh, that's lame. That one's lame.
I know plenty
Is Angel
of
from
Angels.
something?
I probably, because I know plenty of white huskies named Angel.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
At
never heard
least 6.
Wow.
Separately, like not in intersecting groups. And I'm not okay with that.
What would you name your white husky?
Banana. I don't know. I like dogs with like people names. It's fun. Because
Sarah McLachlan.
we have Charlie and Tom. And one time my girlfriend was yelling at Tom, and I was like, I'm going to go tell everyone, like all of our neighbors, that we just moved in and my name is Tom. Tom, get off. Tom, stop. Do not pee on it again, Tom. So that's why it's fun. Who's she yelling at?
Yeah.
But when it's Marley and Spot and Clifford. What's a stereotypical dog name? What do you think? You're a professional.
Skip.
What's one that you run into all the time?
There's a lot of like Gracie's, Luna.
That's like the nickname they give you when you want to nickname your Pokemon. Like one of the options. Do you want to name her Luna?
Yeah.
Did you ever nickname your Pokemon?
I honestly don't remember.
How do you not remember, dude?
I only played like 1 or 2 when I was young, and I have CTE.
Oh,
so
you keep bringing that up, bro. Like I'm a bullying you. Or
I have CTE, so
I'm handicapped.
I don't remember. I genuinely.
You should get a placard, bro.
I should. That's why I have a support dog.
Yeah, and he's there for you every moment of every day, even though he's more spazzy.
Yeah, but it's okay.
You only played 2, dude. That was like such a huge part of my childhood. Do you want? All right, here's how weird.
I think I usually was. I think like when they were like, "Do you want to rename it?" I was like, "No."
Yeah,
like,
I was looking for a Pikachu.
I'll forget which one I want.
Do you want to name your Squirtle Water? No, dude. That's not even a name.
Yeah, like what? I don't know. I think I would forget what's what. I forget like on my like Call of Duty loadouts what's what.
I don't even name those anymore. It
really?
seems like extra work. No.
I try to make something that's like when I read it, I'll know like what's in it because there's so many of them.
There's one you get like 3 bonus ones, and it's like called Tank Hunter and something.
Ooh,
like
that sounds fun.
No,
it sounds like something from Battlefield, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to another Battlefield. They keep saying that everything's gonna be dope. So.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope it's not only for like the PlayStation 5.
I think we're moving past that.
past the 5.
Past like you're gonna have your exclusive titles, but I think the the blockbuster titles are kind of gonna have to be cross-platform.
Yeah,
I feel like it's required.
For how long though?
Forever?
No, because they don't make PS3 games. They stopped making those a while ago.
What was the last PS3 game made?
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5, no doubt about it. They still make those.
That's the last
they still
PS4
sell them in Walmart.
Game. They're gonna port it to Game Boy Advance.
That is the only PS3 game that's sold at Walmart.
Maybe it's not the last one published. They just made 9 million
last
of
one
them.
published, yeah.
Last released PS3 game. What was your first PlayStation game in general?
PlayStation? Like the very first one?
Yeah, that you remember, like, kickstarted your go with
Dude,
Sony.
you are really fucking...
I want to know about you, bro.
I don't remember a lot of stuff.
This is like third Tinder date questions. Let's go.
I want to say I got SSX pretty
PS2.
early. Oh, wait. Yeah. I had a PS1. What did I have?
According to Wikipedia, the last
I had
released
a Harry Potter game.
PlayStation 3 game is FIFA 19, which probably sold a lot.
Probably.
You didn't have a PlayStation 1 game?
I mean, I did. I just don't remember what I had.
I had Robotech. I had Legend of the Dragoon, which... Have you played Legend of Dragoon?
No.
Dude, such a great RPG. Like, Final Fantasy level, fucking fantastic. They should remake that or make it into a series. If anyone's played that game, I know they agree with me. That would be fucking fantastic. What else did I play? That's just Chrono Trigger on PlayStation 1.
I know I had a Harry Potter game at one point.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, it was pretty good though for what it was.
They should have a Max Payne style, like GTA style Harry Potter game, but like you're not the good guy. You're not necessarily a Death Eater.
Well, dude, that's what they need like an open world MMO for, so you can pick a side.
But I
do
don't
it
think
World
they
of
should let
Warcraft style, where it's fucking you pick good or evil.
you.
You know what I mean?
Like Fable.
Oh,
They should just port a Fable to Harry Potter.
I have a better idea. The first part of this MMO is going through Hogwarts, and at the end, based on your actions, and you get like a little meter, that shows you while you're playing which way you're going.
What do you call this meter? Because Red Dead has one.
Ooh, what's it called in theirs?
Red meter.
No, it's like the honor.
Yes.
Honor something.
I knew you had it in you. What do you call it? It's not an honor. It's got to be magical based.
Well, I'm trying to think of like dark magic terms, like darkness.
How about instead of a Death Eater, it's a Death Meter?
Yes. Yeah.
You're welcome, Warner Brothers.
Yes. 100 times yes. That is so perfect. Oh, man.
That would be cool because then you could play through, maybe not through it, but around.
At least twice.
But then you could do like important events like the Triwizard Tournament.
Yeah, and they only do that like once a real year.
Ooh.
You know what I
So
mean?
you have to buy the battle pass?
This is the kind of shit that World of Warcraft does, and this is why they're fucking amazing.
All right, so what do you call this adventure of yours? This online MMO?
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
The Blizzarding World of Harry Potter.
No, just call it the Wizarding World.
I like it.
What is this new one called? Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, no.
That's too like it's too Hogwartsy. You're right. It needs to be like a global because then you could pick
and it shouldn't mention Harry.
I think it should. Harry's the most famous person in the world when he's born. By the him, Voldemort, and you can't even say Voldemort. So
yeah, but this needs to take place like before,
like Dumbledore times, or before Dumbledore. You want like ancient, like
right after
right.
Tom Riddle graduates from Hogwarts.
So that's
leaves,
what? That's probably the 1890s, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in there.
Because Harry Potter, that's
early 90s.
Early 90s.
1990s, yeah.
And so he's 10. Dumbledore at that point is like 7,000. So, yeah, I guess so. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be very fun.
And then you can have, like, after Hogwarts, you get good or evil. Then it can be like a PvP game and, like, even more. Like, Hogwarts is just the first part. I'd say, like, that first 7 years is, like, the first 7 levels, and maybe, like, you go up to 30 total.
Okay.
You know
and
what I
then
mean?
maybe you're an R, or then maybe you're a Death Eater.
Right. Exactly.
Maybe you're a head boy at Hogwarts.
Yeah, and then you can do like PvP arenas, like ranked and all that shit. And then you can have dungeons, instances, like raids, whatever. Just like wow, I literally just
could you raid the Chamber of Secrets?
Yes, that would be a perfect like low level raid when
Kill
you're
the
still in Hogwarts.
basilisk.
That would be a perfect low level raid.
And a troll.
Absolutely.
But then you see in the world, you're like, oh, this happens every year at Hogwarts. This was all a fucking setup. This is the fucking Matrix, bro.
This is the test. That's all it is. Let's see who's gonna stand up to it.
You passed your L's.
But
Congratulations.
No, it's just about the experience. But like, just like in World of Warcraft, when you're going through the quest, it's as if you're doing it for the first. It's like everybody might be doing it, but it's as if you're doing it for the first time. You know what I mean?
Wizarding World. I like it. And so all right. So we have your death meter. We have your PvP arenas. Let me pitch this to you now. So you have like the other what are the other versions called in World of Warcraft? Like what? Just a new. It's not a new level. It's
expansion.
An expansion. That's the word I was looking for. So the expansion for the Wizarding World. So your Season 2 Battle Pass, you go from Europe to America, like fucking Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
And that's Season 2. And now you have to deal with Makuza and
100%. Yeah. You give that first. What do I call it? First version of the game. The first. I don't know. What do you call it? The vanilla version, as it were.
Wizarding Vanilla.
Yeah. You let that simmer for like 2 to 3 years, drop an expansion, another 2 years, drop another one. Dude, I literally just want World of Warcraft
reskinned
with Harry Potter. Yeah, that
would be cool.
Hey, man,
because then you could have like flowing robes and your animation sprites and shit.
And it depends on like what you
wear. What you wear.
Yeah. Dude.
And then you get fast travel after the first 7 levels. Fucking finally.
You can get a mount.
You can apparate. Ooh, that would be dope. You can get a hippogriff.
Ooh, you can apparate. Yeah, but there's got to be a cooldown on the apparate.
Well, obviously. Or a port key.
Ooh, yeah, port keys.
Then that's the only way you can do it. In Hogwarts, that's the only way you can do it.
Well, port keys could just be set.
Ooh, yeah.
You know.
Why are we making good games,
dude? Because we're smarter than them.
You guys are welcome for these fantastic ideas that'll never come to fruition. It's like watching a show and then...
Especially not if JK doesn't keep her fucking mouth shut.
No, fucking goddamn.
Just like shut up.
Can someone pass a series to another person? like Excalibur or something? Like this is yours.
No. I want her to stay on. I just want her to shut the fuck up. Like,
if you want to talk in your books.
Like Jesus Christ.
Be clever about it.
It's like just hold your ideas. Just keep them to yourself. It's fine. Just keep them to yourself.
Yeah. Because it's so fun. And it's such a great, what's the word? Coming of age tale in general. That it relates to everybody. There's black kids that play Quidditch. Like, come on. It's crazy. That world is crazy.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy perfect.
You fucking Gryffindor, you.
Yeah, goddamn right.
That's so dumb. You're such a regular person.
I know.
You're so run-of-the-mill, corn-fed, good old-fashioned America.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of...
Pick yourself up from your bootstraps, help those in need, and don't be mean to people in front of their faces. Why?
I only do like 2 of those, maybe.
Which 2 is it, folks? Talk to us at Gameboiz Podcast. You said you finished Concrete Genie.
Oh yeah.
Give me, what did you not like about the game?
Honestly, by the time I finished it, there wasn't a whole lot I didn't like.
Good. All right. So then, what did you like? What was the one thing that the standout point that if you had to sell this to me in 12 elevator floors, you're like, no. But this, the way they do this, fucking great.
The drawing part is cool. Like the using the controller, the way they use it is cool. I found out you can switch it to like draw with the right stick, but I was like, that's not as fun. It's like there's a first part of the game where you're like doing a bunch of drawing and like moving around and stuff, and then it like takes a turn, and then it becomes like an action RPG almost.
Survive.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of weird, and it's kind of like
you've stolen the magic paint.
Like the first part is pretty chill, and you're just kind of like moving around and like drawing stuff, and like the genies are asking you to draw stuff, and you make stuff for them, and it's chill. And then like you get powers, and you start like doing like fire attacks through your brush at these like dark creatures, and it's like, oh, this is different. And you start skating around, like, I don't know, paint skating is what they call it, and you're just like using your brush like a hockey stick, and you're just like moving around. You can attack while you're doing it's fucking, I don't know, it just took a turn that I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh, I didn't expect this to turn into like a fighting game essentially, but the last like third is pretty much just like killing stuff.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. And the final boss,
the last third is just murder.
Yeah. The final boss fight is pretty badass. And it has like, actually probably the worst part is like the weird like sentimental like message that they have. That's kind of weird. Like there's kind of like two things where it's like,
I hope you're not skirting around it because of spoilers, because I don't care.
You should play it. It's not very long. Like 20 hours maybe. But like there's what was I saying?
The last boss level was dope.
Oh, there's these weird messages of like oil, like natural disaster kind of things.
You're playing Fern Gully?
and then a thing of like, oh, there's this group of bullies, and like, oh, they're only mean because they had bad things happen to them, and it's not about me, it's about them. And it's like, ugh, eye roll, you know?
Or they're assholes.
But I mean, I think this game is made for like teenagers, so that's probably a good message for fucking idiots.
I think everything's trying to be like too woke, though, in my opinion.
I agree.
Because that's how it felt in like Pokemon. You played the original too. Like your rival was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
You know? Like people were always like, what are you doing here in the forest?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like very rude, very abrupt, but very like, oh, that makes sense if you're using your animals to fight each other. Like there was a little bit of an edge to the Pokemon world. Yeah. And
you want to be the best.
And so
it's in the fucking song.
Yeah. The new one, everyone's trying to be your fucking friend. Like,
yeah, it's like, I don't want to follow you on Pokemon social media.
Your rival's like, hey man, I hope we can both become the best and have the strongest Pokemon. I can't wait to see your journey.
Let's practice together.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna rip your fucking eyeballs out through your butthole. How about that?
I'm gonna tell my Pikachu to rip your eyeballs out through your fucking butthole.
Yeah.
Pikachu, use eyeball rip through butthole. Super effective, bro.
Dude, if you could change the name of your attacks.
If you could, Pokemon would get canceled immediately. Immediately.
There'd be so many N-words in there.
Machop, use fag slap. What? Not very effective.
It'd be better if it was like, it's a critical hit.
It's only a critical hit against Mr. Mime.
Or what's the one that had like hair in the dress?
Jinx.
Yeah.
We're canceling Pokemon. Sorry, Game Freak. That had to have been on the drawing table at some point. They're like, do you want to just let them name their names too? No.
But like, I mean, is there like a filter where it's like you can't call them like?
There is now.
Oh yeah.
But that again,
Well,
that
back
the
in the
original
day.
Pokemon, yeah. You bet.
Yeah, but you couldn't take like screenshots and put it on Twitter and shit. So.
Could you imagine the fucking SJW that pops in his Game Boy camera to try and take a screenshot of his battle with you because you named your fucking Geodude the N-word?
Dude, I was playing World of Warcraft Classic not too long ago, and there was this guy whose name was The Midget. And so, I don't know, I think I sent you guys this video where I like,
oh, yeah.
I did like the / laugh, and so it comes up as like an emote as like, you laugh at the midget, and that made me laugh so hard.
You're like, that made my day.
Yeah, it really did.
I've been playing for 6 hours. That was the height.
I thought that was a fucking great video. And that's the kind of content I fucking put out.
That's wholesome family content.
I don't even think I put it up anywhere. I just sent it to you.
Don't. You got to share it to the world. People are interested.
Yeah.
They go to One Eared
I feel like it
Elephant.
would be a perfect TikTok, but I don't really want to put it on TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok has become like a dating app on my phone. Sometimes it's on and sometimes it's off.
I don't even open it. I just avoid it.
I have it because it's easier to watch TikToks that my girlfriend sends me because then it'll open in app.
Yeah.
But if you don't have it, you have to go through like your browser, and that's a fucking mess.
Right. Yep. That's annoying.
So
do you want to sign in? It's like, no, I just want to watch this TikTok, dude.
Yeah. Ugh. Aren't we past that? Like, can't my phone just play the video and I don't have to go through a specific gate?
Yeah,
like,
right.
I can watch television on this thing. You can't just, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Like, in Iron Man 2, in like 2010, Tony Stark was hacking televisions with his fucking cell phone. Like, we're not far from that. Stop making me go through the browser.
Or like, what is that game? Watch Dogs?
Yeah.
Or you just fucking hack with your smartwatch and shit?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I mean, if you have the fancy NSA Apple Watch, I'm sure you could do some shit, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Like, what kind of gear do you think really exists for, like, you know, burn notice spies? Do you think that world exists? There's like a James Bond-y kind of like...
I think it exists, but I don't think it's as crazy as it once was.
Like, okay, when do you think that it was the craziest then? Because that implies that there's
during the Cold War.
What do you like the fucking building sway powered microphones in the outlets?
Yeah, like that kind of shit, and just like.
But you know that was all Russia though. America didn't fucking care.
Yeah. Wasn't there like somebody in China was like giving like the US embassy like headaches, like sending out a signal to give them headaches? Do you remember this?
That's fucking rude.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what the situation was.
I feel like I should Snopes this though.
Go for it. They were like I don't know if it was like a sound or if it was like radiation or what. I don't know. Like
maybe they just kept texting them. What would I fucking Google?
I have no idea, bro.
Let's see. I'd Googled Chinese headaches
sabotage
embassy.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the actual embassy. But I don't know, man.
No, this is coronavirus. Oops.
It's cool to watch like Mission Impossible and like be like, oh yeah, that'd be cool if that's real.
Like the masks that they keep printing for people.
Those shits are awesome.
I think it's rude though, because there's a little bit. It kind of takes me out of it because it's like the actor doing the part, and then they're like, psych, it was Tom Cruise all along. But I'd prefer it be like Tom Cruise in disguise that I don't recognize, and then be like, oh, it's Tom Cruise all along.
Oh, I see what you instead of like
it
CGI.
just seems cheap. And
I see what you mean, but I don't know. It seems far more believable.
it is for the scene, but as a viewer, I think I would prefer like the magic trick more.
But I think the idea is that it's so real that you can't tell the difference.
I guess. But like you know, like when you're halfway through a movie and you're like, dude, this movie fucking bangs, and then you realize, oh, that's Gary Oldman. Like that's what I want.
He's a fucking chameleon.
I want the turn of like, holy shit, that's Johnny Depp. Like,
yeah, but like you didn't know that going in with the poster.
I mean,
like, you know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah. Stop being right. I don't fucking. Jeez.
Sorry, dude.
That was William Henderson pulling his dick out of his zipper. It was just.
This mic stand just doesn't.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's broken, like most of the shit that we use.
Yeah.
Welcome to the buddy system, where shit breaks and we don't fix it.
Yay!
Unless it can be fixed with tape.
Yeah.
And a little bit of effort.
Yeah. Do we have picks to make? What do you want to do next?
Yes, go through your picks, Mr. God, I'm so glad that you guys have experienced the errors that I have, finally.
I genuinely think I just didn't hit save. Because I haven't had a problem up until then. We'll see.
All right, so we'll start with, what's the first game? Where is it? God damn it. Sunday?
First game Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, go. Subliners, Royal
Ravens.
Ravens.
In 40 seconds, so if you haven't.
I did mine already.
Yeah, me too. I have the Subliners over the Royal Ravens 3-1.
Why?
I like Clayster. I didn't see the Royal Ravens play yesterday. I mean, I know they won. I know they beat the Thieves, but I haven't been that impressed by the Thieves lately, so I don't really find
We should back up for a second and talk about Optic v. Rocker, though.
Okay.
The clean sweep.
Yeah, dude. Did you pick that?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Nobody picked that.
Nobody picked that.
Nobody
in the world picked that.
Let's check the leaderboards. Nobody. Nope. Zero. That Rocker are good for one match.
For one match.
They just got, maybe they have Optic's number. I don't know.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, the Subliners beat the Gorillas yesterday, so I feel like, just going to ride that fucking wave, dude.
Probably. I have Subliners, but 3-2. I think it's going to be closer.
Okay. Word. We could pull it up right meow and watch it, actually. 1:30 game, Atlanta FaZe versus the Thieves. Who do you got?
I got FaZe over the Thieves 3-1 because Thieves.
Oh, I'm taking the clean sweep with FaZe 3-0
we'll
for
see.
double points.
Game view.
Marquee match of the day. 3:00 game, Toronto Ultra versus the Gorillas for Los Angeles. I have Toronto Ultra 3-2.
No, garbage. LAG all day, clean sweep, 3-0. Gorilla's going to send Toronto back speaking French and shit.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Going into Sunday, speaking of French, Paris Legion against the Seattle Surge. I'm taking the Surge on this one.
Really?
Yep.
I'm taking Legion on it. I feel like
I'm on the Surge, dude. 3-2 Seattle Surge.
I think it's gonna be a sweep with Legion.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
France coming back with a vengeance,
Yeah, sure.
What do you think? But next game though, Rocker are still good or what? I mean,
they might be good, but I don't know if they are good enough to beat the Empire. So I'm taking Empire 3-1.
I got a sweep with 3-0. I think Rocker just managed to have a good day. They just managed to put the pieces together.
I don't know. Empire is weird though because they'll come out hot but not playing well in a weird way. They'll be fucking people up but not winning for some reason. And so they'll lose a match and then win that the second. Is it Search and Destroy at the second? Is the second one?
I think so.
I don't know how it goes anymore.
Steven.
Or they'll go down 2-0 quick and then come back and with the reverse sweep and it's dude, could you not? So it's
could you just play?
So it's it's hard and it just seems like they need a minute to settle and like, all right, we need to fucking like organize instead of just like going in and try to fuck shit up. But
do you think it's because they're like a new-ish to the game, you know?
I think they're just they're just all just such good players that they feel like that they could take over at any moment, and they probably can, but odds are stacked against them if they're going one on the rest of the team.
Right.
You know, if they're not with everybody, then there's no point in having a team.
Too many chefs, not enough cooks.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going, but they're still like the best. Like them and FaZe are easily the best two teams in the league.
Yeah. And LA Gorillas. But.
Sure. It's just a matter of like, is Empire going to show up in those first like 2 or 3 rounds? You know what I mean? If they could win like that first hard point every time, they'd have a much better chance.
Is there an athlete that you could liken Dallas Empire's like overall presence in the league?
Not really, because real athletes know how to fucking
real professionals show up,
turn it on. Yeah, they turn it on at the beginning. They're warmed up and ready to go. And maybe that's not. Maybe I don't know. Like they should get warm up rounds or something. Like I don't know how they do. Like are they or are they just going in cold? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like,
do they have a pre-Warzone lobby?
Right. Were they playing like before that, and then they took a break for like an hour, like waiting for the fucking Call of Duty? Like, do they have to sit there? Because that's kind of lame too. You know, like then they're like sitting there, they're basically getting cold.
That's why they gotta chug their game
it's
fuel,
like
bro.
It's like a basketball player like doing all their warm-ups in the beginning and then sitting on the bench while the other guys play, and then they have to come in and play it in like the second quarter, and they're not warm anymore. So it's like, I don't know. It's a hard thing to do if you're not like in that mode already.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they just need a second to fucking get going. But but like I said, I don't know any like athletes that are like slow starts. Like most of them come out.
Yeah. Once you get to the league, you're expected and you perform.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're making more money than these guys are. So
it's getting there though.
It's getting there. So the final game for Sunday, Optic Chicago versus the Florida Mutineers
for the Game Fuel marquee match.
Double points on your Call of Duty League leaderboards. Who are you taking in this one?
Mutiny. I'm just kidding. Optic
might not be a bad choice.
I think
but
Optic.
Mutineers have not been playing well. So
yeah, it's a bad name. Change your name.
Yeah.
Change your logo. I don't like either of it, and as such, Optic with the sweep 3-0.
Wow, I'm going Optic 3-2. I think it'll be. I think Mutineers have had enough shit.
I'm choosing Optics in spirit for Steven Roth.
That's fair. Yeah, I know. I feel bad picking against him now because he cries. I want to be sad with you, Mr. Roth.
Yeah, but just don't. You gotta follow Clayster as well. So do it. Mm-hmm. Don't vote with your heart. Stop it. Disconnect. Disassociate.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's the end of it. Oh, that's the last game you said.
Yep.
Fuck. Wow. There's been a lot of Call of Duty.
I know. It's hard to keep up.
And there's still so much more.
Mm-hmm.
So much more. I like that they have like team series and stuff. I think it's cool to kind of
home series.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cooler when like they were doing live events because it would be actually in that city. So like that was cool, but it is what it is. It's what they're doing a good job with like the online presence of it, of like making it like, okay, with this weekend, like we're highlighting this team. Like that's a nice. I think that's a nice thing to do.
I like,
'cause they could totally just be like, we're just playing these games.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Yeah.
This isn't a home series for anybody. It's just this. It's just the season.
Yeah.
So, but
I like how connected they are, and like, especially with their presence across. Like when you play Call of Duty, you're gonna be notified about the league somewhere somehow. Especially if you're playing Cold War and like you. What I don't like though is like when you get into league play, I would prefer that the league follow this series. I guess like give us the rotations they're playing, and then give us give us the option for the all the GAs. Like give it a GA version of like, all right, so this is just Krig 6, XM4, and MP5s. Like so that we're all playing the same game, so that you can see how difficult it is rocking a Krig with iron sights from across the map.
Right.
And they're just fucking laser beaming that.
Because people are still using snipers, I'm sure.
And smokes and everything. Yeah. So I would like a more genuine. Cause I don't see why that's a problem. We're asking for less.
Have both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have a GA series in league play or something.
Right.
And maybe separate the stats if you have to. I'm fine with putting them together, but if you're gonna play league play, you should play how the league plays.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Because it does change the game. I do find myself playing way different than they're playing on the league, and I'm like, but they look like they're having fun gunfights and stuff.
Right.
They're not getting capped because someone's hard scoped down a whole lane.
Right. Well, just wait for snipers to get into CDL.
That's not going to be fun, I don't think.
Man, I wonder if they're ever going to do it at the.
Because then that.
We're almost halfway through the fucking.
Then people
season.
would have to rock smokes, and then if people rock your smokes, you rock thermals, and then your gunfights are a little less because now you have slower ADS, and it's like that's not what I want. Just give me that.
Yeah, but you're also gonna have like 2 or 3 players that don't use a sniper rifle.
Yeah. I don't know.
Probably see more roster changes when the sniper rifle comes into play.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And more highlight reels too. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Teabag. Do you get like points taken away? Like, is there a reprimand for being unsportsmanlike in league? Like, I killed him, teabag.
No, I don't think so.
It's like, if you got time to teabag, good on you.
Yeah, basically.
Your dog tripping, bro.
I know.
Whoa. At least he didn't bark.
Do you guys know there's a black guy here?
I know him, I think. Is he my dog? You're my dog.
He smells familiar.
Well, we can wrap this shit up unless you had more games have you played? What have you been playing? Just WoW?
WoW and I feel like I said I finished Concrete Dream. I've been doing more than you, more research than you have.
No, I've been doing plenty of research on game movies and stuff.
Game movies, watching trailers.
Yeah, dude, I'm so stoked.
Fuck out of here.
Whoever
rewatching the Mortal Kombat trailer, just watching that.
I hit the right button, the arrow. I go frame by fucking frame.
Yeah, you just watch that fatality scene like over.
No, I watched Sub-Zero do his sword in ice. Shing, shing, shing. Dude, if you could just apparate your weapon, just.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Perfect.
The promotional team from Mortal Kombat and Power Rangers, you guys
they deserve a bonus.
Yeah, you guys deserve awards. There should be a VMA for trailers.
I feel like the marketing is going to be better than the movie.
That's usually how it goes. If the marketing is on point, the movie is garbage.
Yeah, because they need that marketing.
Yeah, and because they need me to spend the money.
Yeah, well, you would have spent it anyway.
Yeah, but I might go see it in theaters now. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Aren't you excited to go to see a movie?
I don't know. I was never much of a movie goer.
No, I would go by myself. Like, I enjoy movies.
I mean,
much.
if I was gonna go, that's how I'd prefer it.
No, it's way more fun to have like 8 friends to laugh at some. Like, I know you're not a big Marvel fan, but that scene where Captain America in the Avengers, where he grabs Thor's hammer, like that was like a fucking 8-year buildup to a scene, and seeing that with 9 of your other nerd friends react all at the same time, that's an experience. I would liken to like live sports almost, where someone I don't know knocks it out of the park, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, I didn't see that coming." That's the same thing. It's the same experience, just different skin. Haha. Like Harry Potter in World of Warcraft.
I don't think it is, but that's okay.
Cool. I'm done being your friend. What's your social? No, fuck your social.
You can follow me at One Eared Elephant with an F across all platforms.
I'm at the George F across all platforms. We are at the Buddy System Co. Come out to our shows, guys. Oh, you're listening to this now. Come out to our riff off Tuesday night at Brooks Bar. It's been so long.
At Brook Bar.
Brook Bar.
Brook Bar.
Come to Brook Bar.
Come to my Brook Bar.
It is bar by Brook. It's at Brooks Bar off Van Buren. It's the riff off. For those of you who don't know, it's 3 topics, 5 minutes, 1 item. Minnow show goes from 8 to 10 on Tuesday. You're listening to this. Come by. I love you.